Okay, bros. We're here for NXT Takeover in your house, featuring the ever so popular bro ratings. Now, here's your host. Okay, bros, I'm your host, Jimmy the Gibson, and we're here for the review of NXT Takeover in your house. Now, you should have already seen my predictions video that was posted the day before NXT Takeover in your house. And boy, Jimmy the Gibson was pretty much spot on. Nailed the match order of the card, 5 for 5, and went 4 out of 5 on his prediction. So, let's give you some review here, what happened at In Your House. We kick things off. 6-man tag team match. 3 different titles on the line. That's the tag team titles and the North American title. Now, this match was, of course, Legado del Phantasma as the challengers. That's Santos Escobar, Joaquin Wilde, and Raul Mendoza up against MSK and Colossal Bronson Reed. Now, this was an exciting match, as you can expect. High-flying action all around. One crazy spot. Bronson Reed just flattened Santos Escobar through the plexiglass cage, breaks down a wall, totally destroys it. Craziness going on there. MSK hit their blockbuster, followed by a big tsunami splash. Bronson Reed, I believe he pinned Raul Mendoza. 1, 2, 3. Your winners, and still tag team champions, North American champion, MSK and Bronson Reed. This was a very fun match, and rightfully so. Opened up the show with a banger here, and there's still enough left in the storyline to do individual championship matches. Bronson Reed versus Santos Escobar, and another MSK versus Legado del Phantasma, because there is some serious charisma there between those two teams. So, with that being said, bros, we're going to give this opening contest a 8.8 on the bro ratings. Moving on, we had a one-on-one grudge match. Mercedes Martinez versus Xia Li of Tian Sha. And while it was nice to see two women getting a big takeover match here, just really didn't deliver. I think Mercedes Martinez is great. She's a veteran in the ring. Sometimes she just really lacks chemistry with some people she's going against, one being Xia Li. I actually thought their match in the Mae Young Classic was a little better than this one. Now, as I predicted, Xia Li got the win, got the 1-2-3 from Mercedes after a spin kick. And after the match was over, Mercedes Martinez was very upset with this loss, went over to Mei Ying of Tian Sha and got the tongue in death grip. I really was hoping to see Mei Ying get in the ring, cause the distraction or something here. Kind of building Mercedes up as a credible challenger here, even though she lost the match. But the match ended clean, and then afterwards we see Mei Ying, and all she did was a tongue in death grip. You know, haven't been a big fan of the storyline from the start. I really think they need to put Xia Li and Mei Ying together as a tag team. Put them in the women's tag team division here in NXT. Other than that, I can't see Xia Li being a credible NXT women's champion contender. Sorry. So, with that being said, bros, we're going to give this match a 7.6 on the bro ratings. Moving on, we have the $1 Million Championship ladder match. That's right. We had the $1 Million Man himself, Ted DiBiase. Money, 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 money. Coming down to the ring with the $1 Million Championship belt in a glass case. his entourage put it on the hook, held it high above the ring, and this match was against L.A. Knight versus Cameron Grimes to the moon. And there's a pretty solid ladder match between these two. I mean, was it a breakout performance of either of them? Not really. Was it an amazing ladder match? Not really. But it certainly wasn't bad. It was a good ladder match. There were some really cool spots. They told a good story. I thought the build-up to this match was fantastic. The match kind of was a little underwhelming, and it wasn't the ending. It just, I don't know. I could see another match between these two competitors happening. I could see this storyline evolving down the road. You know, we'll see what happens. But in the end, it was L.A. Knight who pushed Cameron Grimes off of the ladder, threw another ladder to the outside on the ramp. Cameron Grimes was out. L.A. Knight climbs the ladder, grabs the $1 Million champion, your winner, and new $1 Million champion, L.A. Knight. Big signature win for him, and this guy, he's going to be a big name going forward. I could see his time in NXT not being very long because he's that charismatic, he's that good on the mic. I could see them moving him right over to Raw or SmackDown. So, pretty solid match, though. We will give it that. With that being said, we're going to give this one a 8.1 on the Bro ratings. Moving on, we have a very special 1-minute figure review. Okay, bros, here it is. The figure we are going to be reviewing. Wow, this is a big time. First time in the line figure, his very first figure, Karrion Kross. Check this bad boy out. From Elite Series 85. I mean, fantastic looking figure. The detail on his tattoos is amazing. He is jacked. He comes with the soft goods leather jacket, multiple hands, and this is just a badass figure. Very cool artwork on the packaging as well. And it says, terrible people do terrible things. And there's nobody who brings the terror to NXT like Karrion Kross. Time's up. Tick tock. And we're back. NXT Takeover in your house continues. We had Doc Hendricks. We had Todd Pettengill. We had all the music, all the fun. The stage setup was looking fantastic for this NXT TakeOver event. And now we go into our two main events. For the NXT Women's Championship, we have your champion, Raquel Gonzalez, versus challenger, Ember Moon. Now, felt the build-up was a little rushed between these two, but it made sense, Ember Moon being a former champion. This match was fantastic. These two women were great. Put on a show. I think it might have been a better performance of Raquel than her match against Io Shirai. Did it rate as higher? Maybe not, because I think Io Shirai is absolutely fantastic. Most of her matches are top-notch, top-rated matches. But Ember Moon was just ruthless, non-stop, hard-hitting action in this match. Made Raquel Gonzalez look like $1 million. We had, during this match, Ember Moon hit the Eclipse on Raquel, but on the outside, Dakota Kai put Raquel's foot on the rope to avoid the 3 count. Then, out of nowhere, as I predicted, Shotzi Blackheart comes down and chases off Dakota to the back. I was hoping for a big spot through a table or something like that. Didn't happen, but they brawled a little to the back, kind of fighting on the stage setup. I think Shotzi threw Dakota into some plants there in front of the house setup. So that was pretty cool. But in the end, it was Raquel Gonzalez with the one-arm powerbomb and the 1, 2, 3. Big signature win over a former champion here in Ember Moon. Now, likely, Ember's not going to get another title shot. I really do see it going to, if Io Shirai staying in NXT, I could see Frankie Monet getting a title shot. I could see newcomer Sarai getting a title shot. I could also see the breakup happening of Raquel and Dakota, and Raquel becomes a face, Dakota remains heel, and there you have an instant classic matchup right there. So, bros, with that being said, we're going to give this match a 8.8 on the bro ratings. Moving on to our main event of the evening. That's right, the NXT Championship Fatal 5-Way match. Now, you have your champion, Karrion Kross. You have former one-time NXT champion, Adam Cole, baby. You have former one-time NXT champion, Johnny Gargano. You have a former NXT UK champion, Pete Dunne, and former multi-time NXT Tag Team champion, Kyle O'Reilly. Now, as we predicted, bros, this was going to be a brutal, non-stop, action-packed match with most of the amazing stuff happening from Adam Cole, baby. That's right. I mean, he looked great in the ring. I mean, seeing his chemistry with Gargano, with Kyle O'Reilly, with Pete Dunne was phenomenal. And he really posed the biggest threat to Karrion Kross, because if Kross was taken out of the match, which had happened a few times, all it took was one last shot from Adam Cole, baby, to one of the other guys. 1, 2, 3, it's over. Or a Panama City Sunrise, for that matter. Now, phenomenal moves happened in this match. I thought it was very good storytelling. Karrion Kross was taken out. I think he was maybe thrown through the door or something of the house. He was taken out over by the stage. And then the other four guys just went nuts. Crazy moves. Kross comes back, starts taking everybody out by himself. Then later on, Cole and O'Reilly team up to double powerbomb him through the table, but the table didn't break. Looked brutal. Kross was laid out on the announce table. And in the end of the match, saw something I've never seen before, one of the craziest moves I've ever seen in NXT. I believe it was Pete Dunne. Pete Dunne was in the ring, and Johnny Gargano jumped on Pete Dunne's back. Pete Dunne was holding him up. And at the same time, Adam Cole did like a jump kick, a pump kick, to Pete Dunne's face. And while he did that, Johnny Gargano hit Pete Dunne with a reverse Hurricane Rana, poison spiked Rana. What an insane combo move. I've never seen it before. If you haven't watched this match, go check it out. Just for that move alone was unbelievable stuff right there. Now, in the end, Adam Cole, Kross was still out. Adam Cole was taking everybody out. Looked like he was going to win, but his pinfall attempt was broken up. And it was Kyle O'Reilly who put a leg lock, some sort of leg hook, heel hook, if you will, on Adam Cole. Adam Cole was getting ready to tap out, but Karrion Kross came into the ring and locked in the cross jacket on Kyle O'Reilly. Kyle O'Reilly was holding on to try to tap Adam Cole out, but Kyle O'Reilly ended up passing out to the cross jacket before Adam Cole had a chance to tap out, which he did not. Karrion Kross is your winner and still NXT champion, as I had predicted. Fantastic match. You can still do individual one-on-one matches between any of them here. So that was interesting. I just didn't see Kyle O'Reilly being the one to take the loss here. But really looking forward to some individual matches between Kross and any combination of those guys in this match. Amazing main event. Fantastic championship match. Bros, we're going to give this one a 9.1 on the bro rating. So that means that was your match of the night, the NXT Championship match. We had 5 matches on this Takeover in your house, giving us an average bro rating for this event of 8.48. Fantastic takeover. Once again, NXT always delivers on these takeover events. And now, we kind of always like to do something fun at the end of these videos, so it's prediction time! Oh, baby! What are we going to predict? What are we going to predict? Well, here's what we're going to predict. We're going to predict the next upcoming challengers to each individual title in NXT. Your Cruiserweight Championship could go a multitude of ways because Kushida's doing these open challenges for his championship every few weeks. I really think a good person to put out there would be Ashanti, the Adonis. That's right, Hit Row. And if you don't know, now you know. I mean, I don't see him taking the title off Kushida, but I'd love to see Ashanti, the Adonis, in there. And for tag team action, I mean, we made our predictions already. Coming off a big win on this upcoming week's NXT is going to be the grizzled young veterans. They're going to put away Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher, and they're going to go on to face MSK and take those titles from them. And in the North American Championship match, well, clearly has to be Santos Escobar. He didn't get pinned. He wants another shot at Bronson Reed. He could very well win that title. And eventually, I don't think he will. And eventually, I do think that Hit Row is going to send some people out after Bronson Reed. And it's going to be Isaiah Swerve Scott that eventually challenges and takes the title off Bronson Reed. And for the NXT Women's Championship, Raquel Gonzalez, we talked about this before, is definitely going to be challenging Io Shirai again in the very near future. And then I hope we have that breakup where we get Dakota versus Raquel. And for the NXT Championship, Karrion Kross's next challenger will be Pete Dunne. Look out for that. They had fantastic chemistry in the main event tonight at Takeover in Your House, and this is going to be a brutal match to look forward to. So, I'm your host, Jimmy the Gibson. Thank you so much for watching. Please like this video, share this video, subscribe to the channel, and comment below. Later, bros.